Yeah, large up the squad. Large up the drum and bass massive, the music fanatics. Twiz showcasing his own music. Powered by Full Face Productions. Listen closely. My name's Range. Decision, have no fear for others. Twiz, show them. Large up the sisters and brothers locked in the drum and bass. Full Face Productions. Showcasing his own music. This is the beauty of it. Listen. It's all about the vibes. If you come across this, give it a share as well. Let's do it. Let's get it out there. Running the rhythm's nice.
It's danger
Show
time.
Them.
Danger time. Danger time. Danger time.
Yeah, one entitled Danger Time. Watch the mixer, watch the blender.
Once aboard Zulu Extra 3-4, I passed through the decompression chamber.
Feel the vibes. Feel the vibes, feel the vibes, that's right. Feel the vibes, feel the vibes, feel the vibes, that's right.
Danger, 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 danger.
You arrive here at a critical moment.
Watch it. Don't. Go on, Twiz, show them. Give it to them. Twiz, give it to them.
Critical moment.
Quick sound of drums, enough of the fake party. Speakers get lively. Come on, let's get started. Why don't you have a feeling? Jump around regardless. Lots of that baseline, and we'll hit the darkness. We love the deep beat because the bass is the largest. Let's take it on the head. Let's back up the hardest.
Once aboard Zulu Extra 3-4, I passed through the decompression chamber.
Fight through and grow like a crop in a harvest. 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 Yeah, Twiz. Ramming out the rhythms on Full Face Productions.
Critical moment.
Quick sound of drums, enough of the faint-hearted. Skankers get lively. Come on, let's get started. Why don't you have a feeling? Jump around regardless. Lots of that baseline, and we're hit with darkness. We love the deep beat because the bass is the largest. They're sick above the head. And skank at the hardest.
Once aboard Zulu Extra 3-4, I passed through the
harvest. Watch the blending, watch the mixing. Twiz. Yes, boy, sounding good. Stop yourself, needs to start first of all from within. Learn to retrain your thinking so your self-belief is built in. We all have resources right there inside your own skin. Remember to take care of your own. That means it's not a sin. You're rich and love yourself. And don't press, copy, quit. Always search your gut, vibe in the bush and take the hit before the camera stuff. And get out of the dark sticks around yourself because of people so you get a lift. He's got some fire, innit he? Let's do it. Here it comes. Hold on tight.
You've arrived here at a critical moment.
Music will take you on the fun of the journey where the vibes are swayed and the bass is sturdy. Dance to the same perfect of the givers and the worthy to the DMV ravers. Still more curvy, the rhythm's a big banger. Lord have mercy, we love the big drums that are fat like the dirty. We love for the sexy face like that is heavy and dirty. Bounce to make you bounce around. And you're perfect, Twiz.
Once aboard Zulu Extra 34, I passed through the decompression chamber.
Feel free to share, we appreciate it as well. Getting the vibes out there, sharing is caring. One love to every massive. Your dreams and future be unstoppable. If you take action, then anything is possible. Give it all you got and you'll discover that you're capable. When it comes to working yourself, don't make it optional. Build up your mental strength, become focused and defensible. Strengthen up your resilience and build up your arsenal with diligence and grasp that you will be the genuine article. Work and self-improvement, get out of the dark tunnel. Make the changes needed, it's time to have a reshuffle. Steer away from toxic people and nothing but trouble. Life that's very hard and a little bit of a struggle. You have depression with that mental shovel. You're a genius with your mind and body, just apply more muscle. Remember, you're a winner, and yeah, you're unstoppable. It's all on you, mate. You gotta be responsible. Twiz. Give it to them. Yeah, that's right, Twiz. Full Face Production. Peace and love to every massive watching. Listen. Sounding good. Yes, man, he's lining up his own fire as well. His own production. Listen closely. Happens. Listen. Sounding good. Loving the rhythms, Twiz. Remember to check out their pages on the socials as well. Check them out on YouTube and on various socials. Sharing is caring, ladies and gentlemen. Peace. One love. Yeah, sounding nice. Rolling out the rhythms though. Rolling out the bangers though. So rolling out the bangers though. Yo, Twiz. Is the oldest. Now so the pedalers with a look at the bridges. It's a billion buzzers, special charts. And the wonders will let us set this good to the buzzer with the set that you want with the pocket. Pick up buzz of feeling vicious. This one for the malicious. The second pit, it's a bit long. Session image. What's this? What is it? 6 Twiz. Mix this. As well. Large up everyone watching. Sharing is caring. Check us out on the socials as well. And you know something? There's going to be a lot of featured homegrown talent with Full Face Productions as well. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Right about now we got Twiz. My name is Range. Peace and love to every raving massive. That's right. Yes, master. Right. Happens, determined, and refuse to be denied. The confidence in myself has grown and multiplied. When people say you can't, ignore them, they lied. You want to be successful as the winner, well, here's the guide. You gotta change your voice that's deep inside. I'm middle finger to the critics. Step aside, hey, as your love bags, annoyed and cross-eyed. You want self-belief, come close and out and fight. First of all, it's imperative, the consistency is applied. Change it in a conversation, be happy in your mind. Anything is possible, hold your head high with pride. Self-mastering every day, and don't fall behind. Educate yourself in books, and don't be confined. We're creatures of growth, while we're breathing and alive. Self-empowerment is a subject I'm talking about tonight. Go future. very shortly. Coming up to the last one very shortly. I've enjoyed that, you know. I've enjoyed that a lot. Big up Twiz, big up Twiz.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Yes, man.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Large up, everyone. Peace and love to every massive, every raver, every viewer. It's all about you. Most important person to you. Large up, salute.
How you make me feel, boy, you give me chill, baby. I'm gonna break it down. You just drive me wild. Whenever
Nice and
you're
tough.
around, you know how I
Ooh la la. Sounding absolutely nice inside. Productions. Check out the talent on their pages. Presenting, showcasing DJs and artists' own music. Watch a blend. And wherever you're viewing from,
Yes, master.
you can dance, you can nod your head. Listen. Bouncing around. Bouncing to that sound up. Bouncing to that sound up. Dirty. Twiz goes like this. Right, this is the last one, listen. When things go wrong, we tend to sink deeper the emotional hill. We climb, it gets deeper. Africa in the temper lowers and we get weaker. Adversity can turn us into the vulnerable creature. I reach my destination and laugh at another meter. A shout in frustration. Why did this happen to me? But when darkness creeps in, it affects your demeanor. Murphy's law is here and I feel with rage and I'm getting a fever. Life ain't terrible, but it ain't easy either. I'm like, hell no, I'm a winner and a leader and determined to succeed. And yes, I'm eager, determination's a trait. I happen to feature, I need to keep the faith. I'm an optimistic geezer, I refuse to fail. I'm a high achiever, Twiz. Watch it. So bounce to that sound on. Rude boy Twiz. Serious sound. Yes, salute.
Yes, master.
Four Face Productions, Twiz and Range out of here. Peace. Right, we are here on behalf of Four Face Productions, and I'm proud to present Twiz. Thank you for coming down.
Pleasure.
So I'm going to first start by asking you the name Twiz. How did you come up with the name Twiz?
Okay, so I used to play football, and it got to about, I was about 17, and I was quite a tall, skinny kid, and one of my mates said, oh, you look like a twizzle stick. So as I started playing and I got into my music, I thought, well, I can't use the word twizzle, so one of my pals went, Lee, just call yourself Twiz. And it just went from there.
From that?
From when I was about 17 and a half, yeah.
And it's just stuck ever since?
Absolutely.
So obviously you being a DJ in drum and bass and all that sort of stuff, I know it's going to be a hard question. It is a hard question because there's so many bangers out there.
Yeah.
But can you think of a tune that stands out for you that got you into it?
Do you know what? I think the first tune that I ever heard that made me want to get into DJing per se was probably a tune called Devotion by Nomad. When I first started going out, and the DJ was a guy called Chris Paul, who I'm still in contact with now. He's a great guy. And he dropped it, and at that moment in time, I was like, this is what I want to do. That was a long time ago. Yeah, that really started me on my musical journey. And people that would know a pair of SoundLab turntables, the old belt-driven turntables, put them on my little brother's snooker table, bought 2 tunes, and just practiced mixing those until I could hold a mix.
The old belt drive, you would slightly touch it and go,
yeah, and then I just went from there, and then About 3 or 4 months into it, I kind of got okay, and then my mate said, look, Twiz, I know someone that runs a radio station called Trance FM from back in the day. And he said, if we do a demo tape, we might get on. Anyway, we sent a demo tape, and they goes, yeah, we'd like you to come and play. So that was me. That was 1992, I think, Trance FM. So big up Swiftly and the guys for giving me my first break.
Yeah, and that's good, man.
Something that I'll never forget. And I remember going up into it was the 12th floor of a squat in Fulham, big point block, with a big box of records, which was a no-no in pirate radio days. And just put my mix on, and I was so scared I couldn't even hold the record. I was absolutely petrified, but got the first mix in, managed to get through the 2 hours, and they asked me back, and that was it. I guess in more recent times, Andy C. I used to listen to Andy C all the time when he was coming through. Dillinger, Hype. I used to scratch a little bit when I first started, just to drive my brothers and sisters crazy. So yeah, Hype. But for me, probably Andy C was the one, because he's just technically he's so good, and still does it on vinyl now.
Brilliant. You are in the radio industry now, aren't you?
I am indeed, yeah, full time.
Tell us about it.
Okay, so I'm one of the co-managers of FlexFM. We are a fully licensed Ofcom regulated radio station with a history spanning about 27 odd years. 2009, I was brought in to look after the DJs, which I did, and 2018, Ofcom, who are the regulators of all things radio, suggested that we apply for our licence. We never thought for a second that we would be successful, but we did it properly. We come off, we became an online station, and then we got the letter from them to say that we'd been granted a licence, and we're now in our 3rd year as a fully licensed station.
That's brilliant, and you might as well plug your show. Plug your show, go on.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I play on FlexFM every Saturday evening. The radio show is the full circumference of drum and bass. It's 10 p.m. till midnight. It's a really good show. I get lots of people on. Paddy, you've been up a couple of times.
I've had the pleasure of coming up and hosting you a few times.
Thank you, sir. It's been great. I get lots of artists in, established artists who have been around forever, and lots of up-and-coming talent as well, which who are doing bits. And, the full circumference of drum and bass, I play all styles of drum and bass to keep everyone interested, because it's such an amazing form of dance music that, I want to share as much of it as possible. And so far, so good. The show is really busy. It's going from strength to strength, and touch wood, it continues to go that way. I'm busy in the studio. I'm working on releases probably every 4 to 6 weeks. 6 weeks. Not releases, but just making tunes. So I'm busy with lots of different artists doing stuff, as well as my own bits and pieces as well. So yeah, that with the show, and obviously with your night down here in Brighton. There's lots going on. So excited.
So if you was on a desert island,
stranded
on a desert island, and you had to pick one DJ, who would you pick? Well, it's a tough question.
Any form of music, or just drum and bass?
No, it's up to you. Any form of music.
I'd go Andy C.
Andy C.
Andy C all day long for me. He's the man.
He's holding it, isn't he? He's been holding
the execution, and that's why, because he's been doing it from the early 90s, and he's still at the top of his game technically, selection-wise. If you see some of his residents at XOY, and I remember him saying a quote. He said, "When you see the barman and the door staff dancing, and you've got them," and that always resonates with me for some reason. Yeah, big up Andy.
So, what do you think of MCs?
Yeah, I rate them. I think MCs have a massive part to play in a dance. I think they've evolved over certainly the last 15 to 20 years. I've got a lot of respect for them. I think it's much more difficult being an MC than being a DJ. I've tried it in the shower, in the bath. I'm not very good.
Bars in the shower.
Yeah, that's not great. But no, I mean, I've
bars.
massive respect for what you guys do. I stand up there and make 2 or 3 tunes roll out together. You guys have to spit loads of words in time and keep a crowd hyped. So no, fair play. I like it. I rate them.
How can people access your music? So if people are watching this and they want to sort of get their hands on your music, how do they do that? Okay,
so first of all, you can check me out on my Insta at TwizFlex, which is TwizFlex. You can hit me up through the FlexFM website. If you click on podcast, scroll down to the bottom, there's my profile. You can download my last 3 radio shows. You can also hit me up through SoundCloud at DJ Twiz, and through Spotify as my artist page, DJ Twiz as well. So I've kind of got most things covered.
Anyone watching this that wants to get into DJing, any sort of performing person, have you got any advice for them?
It's a great question. It's something that I get asked quite a lot because I've been doing it for such a long time. If you really want to do it, just stay absolutely focused and laser focused and dedicated to it. Don't try and be anyone else. Don't try and emulate anyone else. Just be you. Just get the basics right, and then everything over a period of time, whether you're spitting bars or whether you're rolling out tunes, will come, and you'll find your niche, you'll find your way, and then just build on it. But most of all, just have fun, enjoy it. Because if you're not enjoying it, then why do it?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add before we close this off?
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you and the guys at Four Face Productions for having me down, and the guys at Concorde2. What an amazing venue. Sound system is incredible.
It is incredible.
And big up all my FlexFM family. Big up Carlos, Shinobi, Millsy, all the team down there that work so hard to keep the big shit Flex flying. And also, guys, like I say, every Saturday I play on the radio. If you want to come and say hi, at Twiz Flex. And no, thank you very much for your time.
He would love to hear from you. Peace. You take care.